Write Your Own Story course. Now, perhaps in terms of your weight loss journey, you've had many cravings up until now. You've enjoyed so much treats. Perhaps that's how you got variety. And you may look at this course and think, I'm going to be on this course now, and, I'm going to be doing it, and it's just going to be the same thing over and over again. We can change the workout to help you to hit the goals. We can change the nutrition to help you to hit your goals as well. We can notice what you are getting on the Write Your Own Story course and then change your approach. That is the whole point of variety. We're not going to keep on giving you the same old thing to do every single week. See, I understand psychologically that if you do the same thing over and over again, positive or not, you will get bored. That's a fact. Now, I just went to the Edgbaston Artisan Market yesterday and had a treat. Yeah? And I've been working very hard this week. I've been working exceptionally hard this week, so I decided to treat myself. I went to Costa, had a nice sticky toffee latte, I had a cinnamon bun, and I had a caramel flapjack, a salted caramel flapjack. But I did that for the need of variety. Because even me, a gym guy who's very disciplined, even I can have a cheat day. But the whole point of this is to give you that certainty, so much so that when you show up to the gym and you work with me one-on-one, whether it's working from home, whether it's training from home, or meeting me in the gym, or me giving you a plan and then you following through and then checking in with me, you have so much confidence from this that you now go and have your treat. But you don't feel like, I've just done myself in. I'm now going to go off the rails and just have this over and over again. I work with you deeply to take down those feelings because I understand the relationship with food. It's your relationship with food that you need to become friends with. It's just knowing that if you've done this over and over again and you've maintained your discipline on the Write Your Own Story course, you can treat yourself. I'm not sitting here saying you can never have another piece of junk food ever again in your life. That is fear again. So you see, fear not only affects you on the other side, it also affects you on being too hard on yourself. I did that too, ladies and gentlemen. I learned a lot about myself on the Write Your Own, following the weight loss journey. And I can say comfortably that that's not going to serve you either. It's about having balance. You can treat yourself every couple of weeks. If you know you've been working very hard, absolutely. But what I want to do is instill you with the skills from certainty so that you can do that. Why do you think I went all around the world this year? Why do you think I traveled to Barcelona, to Rome, to Venice? Because I got tired of doing the same old thing every day. Now, albeit I love my job, albeit I love what I do for a living. I love the fact that I'm an affiliate marketer. I love the fact that I serve all of you amazing people at the highest level because that's my why. I want to give back. But even I got to have a break. Even you got to have a break. All I knew all this time was to just be a student, to go to uni, to live on a budget, and to just see my mates every so often, and then on festivals like this, go and visit family. I didn't enjoy one summer fully. I can confidently say this summer that has gone is the first summer where I've absolutely enjoyed it and just made the absolute most of it. And that's my need for variety met. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to show up on this course so that by the time you're done, you are in your tip-top shape. That the next time you go on your holiday, you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're enjoying it, and then you come back and you know, this is going to work to help me to shift the weight. I've already got myself into a good place and I can just follow through. And that's what variety is. Now we're going to go to the need for love and connection. How can this help you to create love and connection in your life? The need of love and connection can be met on the Write Your Own Story course because once you start loving yourself, you start attracting people who love you too. Right now, you might be feeling attacked. You might be feeling that, now I'm overweight, now everybody's criticizing me. Now I'm overweight, nobody respects me. I understand what you mean. I understand how you feel. But once you start taking care of yourself and you start loving yourself, you will naturally repel all of that bad energy away. Because ultimately, that's not going to serve you. And I understand that it's not you, it's the outer environment. But once you start taking care of your inner world, bringing love into your life, loving yourself, you will only attract eventually people who love you back. People who also are warm to you. People who are also friendly with you. Okay? And that's what Immunity for the Community is about. Immunity for the community is my seva to the community, because I've been where you are. I've been alone. I've been depressed. But by God's grace, on this happy Diwali today, on this beautiful, auspicious day, where I give thanks for all of my successes, where I give thanks for everything that I've done, where I give thanks for the ability and the gift and the talent that I have to give back to all you great people. This is seva for the community. That's how I reach my goal of having love and connection, because I'm helping somebody out there now. I'm talking to somebody out there right now who's alone, who's sad, who's depressed. We're going to take you away from that, because that depression is draining. That feeling of losing weight on your own is draining. Wouldn't you much rather work with somebody who's done that, who's climbed the mountain and can help you to climb the mountain? I had that help. And it's about time now that you got that help too. And we're here to take down all of those blockages, to take down all of those negative feelings about doing it by yourself. Sometimes we've been told to do things by ourselves, so much so, and nobody's helped us, that we get prideful, that we think, oh great, they're just going to write me off again. Why do I bother? I've been there. I've been there in my friendships. I've been there in my relationships with other people. I've been there even with family at times. I've been there in work. But here I'm open. If you're ready to put in the work, this is a community that can help you. And how you can reach your feeling of love and connection is that once you start loving yourself, you'll show up amazingly in your friendships. Your friends will start noticing the difference. And the change that you get on the Write Your Own Story course can then influence people in your inner circle. Your family, your friends will be influenced. That's going to help them. They're going to start showing up and respecting you more. And ultimately, you're going to be a positive inspiration the same way that I'm doing that for you. Because what this course is about giving love and receiving love. It's not about total discipline. It's about instilling that discipline, but also reminding you, this is coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of balance. It's coming from a place of connecting and feeling that you belong. Because I've been there as well, ladies and gentlemen. This business that I run is here to help all of those who feel that they've been forgotten, who feel like they don't fit in, who feel like they're a misfit. But what I want to tell you is that feeling of who you are, what makes you unique is what makes you great. What makes me unique is what makes me great. What makes me unique means that I outclass anybody else who dares try to take my spot. In fact, nobody will. That's not me talking arrogantly. That's me saying it confidently, that you have a gift and you have a gift. You are unique. You are you. What makes you you is good, is great. That's what makes me great. That's what makes what I do positive, because I'm not here to compete with anybody else. I'm here to say, let's compete to be 1% better every single week. That's what we're doing here. And I don't have 1 ounce of insecurity about anything, because I'm putting in the work here. And I'm showing you that if you love yourself, you can create that in your life. And how you're going to show up in your relationships is beautiful. You're going to start really bringing that into your relationships. You're going to start seeing it from your own partner. You're going to start seeing it from your own family. You're going to start seeing it from your immediate friends. And you'll start to see and feel, who is actually respecting my time? And who do I need to make myself available to? Who do I not need to? That's what this is instilling on this course. The need for growth. You'll meet that by growing and becoming more. See, once you've climbed that mountain one time, you know that you can climb it again. This might be one mountain that you have not climbed up until now. But working with me, having climbed it, having learned all of that about myself, but then also implementing it into this course is something that I can help you with. Coaching you to climb that mountain, to make those millimeter shifts, to climb it one by one, and bam, you hit your goals. So once you hit your goals, you grow and become more. You learn more about yourself. You learn about yourself and you become friends with yourself. And just like I said earlier, you start overcoming that fear. That fear no longer controls you. That fear can't get you. Because now you see it's a battle of leveraging yourself, you versus you. And it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be straightforward. But once you understand more about yourself, you know what makes yourself tick. You go, bam, you go to the next level. And that's something that I've learned about myself, being coached by so many great people. by Sonny.